So, out of all the Disney films since 2015 for Star Wars, The Force Awakens is definitely the best. I like it better than The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, Rogue One, and the Han Solo film, whatever it's called, Solo, Star Wars Story, whatever. So, the main reason Episode 7 made over $2 billion because there had not been a Star Wars film since Revenge of the Sith that came out in 2005. So it's just basically nostalgia, and people wanted another Star Wars film because we haven't seen one in a long time. When Finn's Stormtrooper friend is shot down and killed, you start to feel for him because he is sad for the loss of his friend, and he starts to realize that maybe the First Order is not the way. The blood on Finn's helmet also looks really cool. Kylo Ren is established as a strong and menacing villain when he kills Loras and Tekka, even if this is later retconned in the film. Rey's introduction is written very well. It shows that she relies on herself and that she is very lonely, even though she does not have to be. She would rather be alone than be with others. We find out that her family has left her and that she is patiently waiting for them to come back, even if they never do. After she saves BB-8, she does not want to be near him, so that further proves her isolation from others. Rey almost selling BB-8 for food is another good scene showing that she is priority number one to herself. Finn and Poe's friendship when they escape is very likable and believable. I wish we got to see them more in the next two films, but whatever. More in the next two films together. They both have the same goal, and even though they have no reason to trust each other, they do, and it works out. Like the same goal to escape. I really like how Finn doesn't have a name and Poe gives one to him. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure 2187 is a reference to the cell Leia was in the originals. If that's true, it's pretty cool. General Hux and Kylo Ren seem to both want the approval of Snoke. They seem like kids, but they seem like likable kids. And Kylo still seems menacing as a villain. I start to really like Hux because he can't use the Force and does not use a gun, but he is still a threat to the Resistance. Which again later retcon in episodes 8 and 9, but yeah, whatever. Rey knowing how to fight shows that she is a capable fighter, and it makes sense she has lived alone for so long. I like how BB-8 notices Finn with Poe's jacket and tells Rey that he is a thief. Finn lying and telling Rey that he is part of the Resistance works because it shows that he is willing to lie for help and to get away from the First Order. And it puts tension between him and BB-8 because BB-8 knows that he is not part of the Resistance. When Finn grabs Rey's hand and she pulls it away, it again shows that she is not the people type of person. Seeing the Millennium Falcon is cool because we can recognize it. It makes us wonder where Chewbacca and Han Solo are. Kylo Ren raging shows that he is different than Vader and is more of a wannabe Darth Vader when he rages and slashes the walls. It's a relief when we finally see Han and Chewie on the Falcon. Han and Chewie escaping from the gangs make the time gap between episodes 6 and 7 believable because it shows that they have been doing things since then and not just sitting around doing nothing. Some good character backstory. When we first see Snoke, he is very mysterious and evil looking. We want to know where he got those scars and if he is really that giant because he, looks really big. Also, only showing him through a hologram helps with mysteriousness. That scene also shows the relationship between Hux, Kylo, and Snoke. Snoke is in charge, Kylo is number 2, and Hux is number 3, but he wishes to be number 2. So he's almost jealous of Kylo Ren. It's really cool to see Ben with Vader's old mask and how he almost worships his grandfather and wants to be like him, even though Darth Vader does turn to the light side at the end of his story. Seeing the mask is also a really cool visual because it's all beat up and broken. Finn being a coward and wanting to run away when the First Order finds them when they're with Maz is amazing because he does not want to leave Rey, but he also does not want to see what he once was come and attack people again. So the Stormtroopers. He also tells Rey that he is a Stormtrooper, ending the lie he told her before that he was part of the Resistance. I really do like Maz Kanata and how she's very wise and mysterious, almost like a Yoda type character. Obviously without the Force and Jedi stuff. Finn's fight with the other Stormtroopers is cool as he uses the lightsaber. Rey and Kylo meet for the first time and we see that Rey is scared of him, which makes him, again, even more menacing. You do feel for Rey and want her to survive, even though it is kind of obvious that she will survive because she's the main character and it's only the first film of the trilogy. Han and Chewie fighting is really pleasing to see. The whole Takodana fight is cool. Poe and the Resistance come, and the music is spectacular when they come. Poe shooting down the First Order backs up his claim to be the best pilot in the Resistance. Seeing Leia and C-3PO is nice to see, and also seeing Leia and Han interact with each other is really cool, as they haven't interacted with each other for a long time. Kylo killing his father pushes him more to the dark side, which I love, and it is a very impactful scene for the characters and audience. Ren defeats Finn in the fight, which proves Kylo as a strong villain until Rey obviously happens. All the characters survive other than Han and make it back to Resistance base after Starkiller base blows up, which is a cool visual. We see R2 and he gives the last peace map to others, which helps Rey finally. So there's obviously lots of flaws in the movie, but I just talked about the things I liked about the movie, and it's all in order, but it obviously skips a lot of scenes because there's a lot of scenes that, don't really do anything and they're just not that good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like for more, and bye, peace out.